A blessed day to all. Today I'm going to show you how to extract data using schedules forward slash quantities. Open this sample project. You can find the schedule and quantities in this project browser. Right click and you will create a new schedule and quantities, or you can go to view and then you can see the schedules here. So here I'm going to use here, right click, new schedule and quantities, and then look for if I'm going to extract data or quantify the windows, for example. So I'll type window, WI, so I can see now the window. Now click the window and click OK. So for example, I want to filter, of course, the type mark I will add, and then description I will add, and then who's the manufacturer I'll add, then what is their website URL, okay, and of course how many, count how many doors, and of course how much it costs. So this one, type mark, description, manufacturer, URL, count, and cost. If this one is the arrangement, you don't want the arrangement, you can also select the one that you like, and then you can go up and you can go down. So it depends to you what are uh, the arrangement of your items. Okay, so the next things that you need to do is to go to filter. I will not do that. Sorting and grouping. Go to type mark. I forget the levels. For example, I forget the level, so I'm going up. Levels. Okay, level. Floor level. Then footer, blank line. Then level. I'm done with this one. Grand total. I will not itemize every instance, because if you hit this one or you tick this itemize every instance, every item in each floor will be selected even though that they are the same, so I will not do that. Formatting, so of course I need to calculate how much it costs, so cost, and then go to calculation, calculate totals. Then after you calculate the totals, okay, done, I'm happy with that. Appearance, I don't want blank row before data. And of course the text height, the title text, I'll change it to 5 Arial. So I'll not change the header text and the body. Otherwise, if you want to make it big, okay. So I'm happy with this one and I hit okay. Let me check. So this is now the window 1 in level 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. And of course, what is the URL, or where it will find the website, and how many window number 1 is 46, how many window type number 2 is 20. And of course, you have the 1840 for the total cost. You can also calculate the totals of this one, but it's already calculated, no? Because window 1 is 46 pieces, no? And window 2 are 20 pieces. Grand total is 66 pieces. This is for Windows schedules, and that's it. And another thing, this is the same way that you will do to other elements, okay, such as door, if there's a lighting, okay, individual elements. Another thing is example. I'll give you another example. Right click, new schedule. For example, I want to floor, for example, floor. So floor slab, I'll click OK. And then, of course, I need to have the type mark. I need to have a description. So it depends to what are the requirements that you want to include to the table. You can include here. Okay. So of course, description. Who's the manufacturer? Okay. Who's the manufacturer? The URL of that. Okay. Then what else? URL. Of course, the volume, right? Where is the volume? So the volume. Okay. And then cost. Okay. So cost. So of course, I need to have the total cost. Total cost of this one. Okay. Of this volume. Okay. To be multiplied in the volume. So I go to formula. So I'll type total cost. Okay. And then I click this ellipsis. Then click volume. Asterisk. Click cost. Okay. Divide 1. Okay. And then I'll click OK. So that will be the total cost. So again, sorting grouping. I'll make this one type mark, blank, floor line, grand total. Okay, itemize, remove the itemized item, and then formatting total cost. Calculate total, then appearance, and then make this one 5. Okay, and then remove the blank row, because this one blank row before data, it will be having a blank row on this after this type mark description, the title. After that one, it will having a blank line there. Okay, but that's why I want to remove it. So I click OK. So that's it. So as you can see, the floor schedule now is showing, showing. But of course, the volume, the cost is not showing. If it is not showing, make sure to itemize item. So going back, go edit fields, go to this one, sorting and grouping, make it itemized so we can see the volume and cost. So I click OK. So now it will show now the cost. Now if, for example, you are the one, the designer, or uh, the contractor or something, like if you want to edit this one, there's no problem. You can edit from this one. If this one is type mark F1, for example, this is F1, it will automatically detect all the F1 here. For example, meaning to say that these are all only one type of the floor. You can type also F2 if this one is F2. So you have the F1 and F2. For example, this one is 100 mm thick floor. So you can automatic all of that will be having a description, all that same materials or same category. Okay, same material. So for example, this one 150 mm thick floor. So it will be automatically, and also the manufacturer, floor company, because in this model it's not no even. You can select, okay, and then the URL www.floor company. Then you can select the ellipsis if this one is available. Then you can identify the cost. Maybe this one is 12 money real. So it will calculate automatically. Okay. So how you are going to put it on the sheet? Of course, if you want to put it on the sheet, okay, you can go to sheet, okay, at the lower portion, new sheet, click. Then if this one, if I will use A1, or if you have other template that you can use, for example, only I'm going to use A1. Click A1, and then I select the doors and the floor, windows and the floor. So I select the window first, and then I select the floor second. So I can drag here, I can drag here, of course, and of course I can move and arrange everything, no? So I need to arrange everything accordingly. Okay, so that will become your, okay, this one as well. I need to arrange. Okay, then make it like that. So that's it. So you just arrange this one. Then once you already complete your schedule, you can file, then export. Okay, file export, going down, and then image. Then you can go to, for example, I'll change this one to desktop. Then I have this desktop, for example, uh, extraction of data. Okay, save. Okay, make this one zoom to 100%, of course. And then I make this one 300. Okay, so I'm done with that one. I click OK and waiting to convert. So look at that one. I'm going to desktop. So this is your extracted data. Okay, so this is now your extracted data. Now it's easy to quantify and to know the cost and other information using scheduling. I hope this will help you to identify if you are a quantity surveyor or even a uh, professional, design professional, so you can identify all the materials have been used, who is the manufacturer, and you can also define the cost and the area or the count of each element of the building.